All righty, friends, I'm Andrew Smith. I'm an instructor of English at Tennessee Tech University, and I'm doing my first attempt to record speaking for the Pandemic Alternative Learning Plan, and we're going over the syllabus, and I thought I was recording and I wasn't, so I've already given them a lot of information. So you are joining this program already in progress, and we're going over the syllabus, and I will send all this by email as well since some people are not here today, and make this video available to people who are not here. So I will try to go live and then create a video document like I'm doing now on April 6th for the manifesto. I'll go over that in more detail in a minute. I want to try to go through this in order. The manifesto then will be due on about 9 days later on April 15th. We're taking away the workshop draft for that. Okay. I'll go over the bonus points option for the manifesto in a little bit if I have time. All right, I will try to use Google Hangouts for people who want to come and join a group chat just to ask any questions or check in. Then I will also give the performance poetry, the final 10-point assignment on April 15th. These are two 10-point essays that were essay 4 and 5 that were on the syllabus originally. I'm not adding any work. The poems will be due on the 22nd. And then on the 27th is the last day to post extra credit blogs. Online check-ins will be available via Google Hangouts, and then grades will be hopefully posted as soon as the grading portal is open. Okay, let me go back to this. The citizenship blog was stuff that you were to do in Cookeville this semester to attend lectures, sporting events, other activities. What I want you to do, since we were supposed to have all 15 weeks to do this, but you cannot do community credits when there is no community in which to do them, and we've been banned from all public gatherings. I want you to make a list of everything good you've done this semester outside of class. That means if you did any tornado relief, if you visited a nursing home, if you went to a recital at the Bryant Fine Arts Building, anything extracurricular you did. And I'm going to break all my rules of past semesters. That includes anything church-related, anything sorority or fraternity-related. It includes everything student-athlete related. Anything you've done that wasn't in class that you've done in Cookeville, make a list of it. It should be longer than the normal citizenship credit list because normally people are like, I went to this assembly, I went to this play. I can't even let you go to the play at the Backdoor Playhouse because there probably won't be one and it hasn't happened yet. But if you went to the vagina monologues, which already happened, or anything you've done. She's like, do what? I missed that. It fits your topic that you guys are working on for sure. It was at Valentine's Day. There's a video of it on not of our performance, but of other groups performing it. But anything you've done outside of class to better yourself. Talk about how many times you've been to the Fit. Anything you've done. How many times you've eaten in the calf. Tell me where you've eaten in the calf. I'm going to be extremely lenient about this, but I want you to make a list of cool things you've done in Cookeville that you can't do anymore because you're not allowed to be here anymore. That freaking is terrible. It's not fair. So please make me a lot, but I'm not going to accept these after you're gone because you're not supposed to meet in large groups anymore until the medical professionals tell us it's safe to do so. All right, so Google Drive group essays. Before we dismiss today, hopefully group captains will have a time to get together with you and you will decide who will be the steward, but everybody needs to be on the Google Doc, okay? I'm waiving the, I'm waiving the requirements for today, completely off the handout. Let me pull up the group rubric here. All of this I will make available via email. And if anything, if you're confused or if I forget to send you something, just ask me. I'm going to have extra time to do stuff because I'm not going to be driving back and forth across town. I'm going to be hopefully taking some self-care, which I encourage all of you all to do. So can everybody see that? I've changed the criteria. I'd almost handed this out to you before, and it involved a group presentation. Group presentation is canceled. I'm listening to my friends in the speech department talking about how they can do group presentations in a pandemic alternative learning. I'm like, no. So I'm adding effort points. Most of the effort points for your group paper are simply turning the darn thing in. On the original rubric, turning the darn thing in was only 1 point. Now turning it in, just turning it in, is worth 5 points, worth 5 points, worth 5 points. Downtown, 5 points. All right. Achieving the desired word length, which is about 500 words per team member, is worth 2 points. Attempting to do correct MLA format is worth 3 points. Now, nobody except for maybe Logan or one other person did correct MLA format on the previous academic essay. So trying to do MLA by Purdue OWL standards will get you 3 points. You guys have all already got these 2 points. I got all your group reports. I'm replying to them slowly. I've replied to a couple of them. Your team captain has the reply. If your team captain did not forward the reply to them, say, hey, captain, oh, captain, do you have my group reply? Mr. Smith said he sent it. Please forward these to your teammates. All right. If I can document that you've logged into Google Drive for your workshop when we get back, that's worth 3 points. Okay? But we're doing very few synchronous things. Best practices I've seen is to avoid synchronous activity, meaning we don't have to do anything together in real time at all. I'm going to have a few real-time options. If the majority of your team shows up for this, I'll give those points. But somebody's got to show up for the workshop. At least one of y'all is going to have to show up for the workshop so I can give that feedback. I'm sure the workshop draft is going to need a lot of help. I'll be sitting at my computer at home. I will probably be more relaxed than I am right now and than I even normally am in class, and I will be able to give you lots and lots of help. I will, if you guys are allowed, over here, I'm going to ask formally for you guys to get paid during the pandemic alternative learning, but that means y'all will be on these sessions as well. And I will give you other things to do to help them if they let me. They might not let me. I might be above my head, but I'm going to try to let the TAs keep their job. Okay. The quality points for the essay, writing a thorough and interpretive mini history. Now, I've gone over all of this, but keep in mind, that's only 2 points. I'm also interested in commenting on the meaning. Basically, point number 1, you guys should be taking notes on this. Somebody in your group, please take notes on this section. I will send this to you, but I want you guys to really grasp this the best that we can. If all you do is summarize what the movement was and you don't show us why it's important, you haven't done your job. So the first part is the summary of the movement's mini history. Okay? I'm guessing, Jelena, in your group, they didn't know that they were a movement, until recently. So but you might know the first time that your movement is organized, and you might have some benchmarks for your movement, okay? You need those academic critical perspectives. You need to introduce those articles using MLA and tell us what they think. I'm still expecting you all to do primary research. I can use any kind of chat program. I can use Ning chat. I can use Facebook chat. I can use Twitter. I can use email, whatever. Ask me if you want me to be your interview source. I can't on your paper, but I can on this one, the civil rights paper. I can, and I can on the... Actually, I can only on the civil rights. I don't know any of your other topics. Sorry. So find somebody you can interview on your 3 other topics. I probably know somebody for your topic, but it can't be me. And all the rest of this thing is all verbatim of what you've been writing towards all semester long. I'm going to go back to the day-by-day syllabus. Okay, so we're now to the manifesto. Okay. The manifesto. Remember the last group in the documentary film we watched was the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. They wrote a manifesto. It was their 10-point program. It was their goals. It was what they wanted. I will provide with you, in addition to the handout, online examples of other manifestos. I would encourage you to pretend that you're a member of a social movement. You can be a member of the social movement you're studying or a social movement that you're sympathetic to, or you can make up your own social movement. In the past, other students have made up their own social movements, and they've written their manifestos on, like, how to date in college. You could write how to date during a pandemic. I'm sure it could go viral. But a manifesto is a declaration of principles. It's like in the Bible, an example would be the Beatitudes, where Jesus says, "Blessed are the poor, blessed are the meek." It's a short emphatic declaration of who you are, what you are, all that kind of stuff. I managed to not print everything I needed, but that's okay. I'll get there. Okay, so I will also give a whole video just on the manifesto on April 6th and talk about it a lot more. So here we go. Then we're going to do the performance poetry. I might, after a minute, show you guys a video. Let me go over the aspect of the extra points. I don't know if I made it on here. Yes, bonus points. Okay. If you take your manifesto and do anything real world with it, everybody got your manifesto handout? Everybody look down to the bottom where it says bonus points. That would be like if you did go on whatever social media you do use, like TikTok, Instagram, whatever. I don't know. I'm such an old man. I guess only old people are on Facebook anymore. But use a real social media site to disseminate some of the ideas of your manifesto to your real friends and real followers. That would automatically earn extra points. Or make something creative, or make a meme, or make some memes. And then take screenshots of the memes. Or do anything nerdy, creative at all to make your manifesto less abstract and academic and more real. You automatically earn extra points. Let's go to the performance poetry. I'm going to show you some performance poems. I'm going to keep this short, and I probably, now that I'm thinking about it, I'll probably try to keep all the live stuff I do short, because you guys are going to have other stuff to do. So I'm going to close out the video and show them some performance poetry, maybe talk to them about manifestos for a minute, and then we're going to get them to ask any questions they have. Bye. Happy pandemic break. See you guys in fall 2020. Bye.